Hey, hey,
Welcome, welcome.
hey, welcome.
It's Thursday.
Whew. Yes, Lord. Thank you. Another week, another week. How was your week, Teresa?
It has been long,
Long.
long.
God, my goodness. Don't even want to think about it. But you know, we made it. We made it
We
through.
made it.
We made it here.
We
And I'm
definitely made it.
so thankful. So thankful. Had a good week in terms of activity, but woof, take it all out of you. So health is wealth, huh?
Health as well.
Health is wealth. We got some amazing people in the studio, y'all. Some amazing people. Um, so we're just gonna bring our guest on. Teresa,
Drop some gems on us.
I'm looking for her. Okay, come in. Woo! Look at everybody there.
Yes.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
hello. Wow, we got a full house, kind of sorted this week. You guys, when you think about COVID, you think about the pandemic, you think about everything that's been going on in our society lately. We have got to really start focusing. I know this is live. We got to start focusing on our health, y'all. And when I
Right.
say health, we're not just talking about physical health. We're talking about our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. And so that's what this podcast is truly about. Um, y'all know that BAM is always solution
She over here.
focus. And so we're bringing some solutions. So our first guest we want to bring on is the Kandy Shop, Brittany Miller, out of Akron, Ohio,
Yes.
representing.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
And
Brittany.
you guys, let me apologize first of all because I am in a very bad area and I can't hardly hear, so that's why I have my phone to. I'm sorry, my ear to the microphone. I really
Okay.
apologize, you guys, but thanks for having me on. I'm so excited, and this is definitely a great show to do. Ironically, on St. Patty's Day, so
Honey,
Right.
dope.
yes, thank you for coming. We really appreciate. Oh, this is gonna be funny. This is gonna be my favorite show, y'all. I love comedy.
I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me.
You're
It's okay.
fine.
It's okay because she, you know what, y'all? In case y'all didn't know, she is with our uncle and my uncle, her daddy. And so we don't care. Flush away, y'all. But
I'm
anywho,
so excited to have you on here though.
yes,
So I know it's kind of a standstill right now, greater later.
Right,
But
right.
if you could talk about some of the things that you've learned over the past few years and you've been able to share with the public, that would be awesome.
Okay, yeah. So I'm really excited. This is definitely new for me because I really haven't always been the healthiest person. Even right now, and I'm into the health world. I have a lot of advice for people. I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm a lot further than where I was. So I am thankful for that. But the pandemic pretty much is what got me into this because I don't know, I know Teresa knows, but I have a radio station called Air Candy Radio. And when the pandemic happened, things were kind of at a standstill with a lot of different industries. Thankfully, media actually increased because people were home and, were just sitting around looking for something to do. But while I was home sitting around looking for something to do, I came across CMOS. I actually knew about it already because I'm really into Dr. Sabi. I don't know if you guys are hip to him, but he didn't invent CMOS. A lot of people think that he did, but he pretty much hit people to where CMOS comes from and all that. So I was taking CMOS for myself. I noticed how it gave me energy. It was getting the mucus out of my body, and I just I saw a market for it. At first, I was making it for my friends and family, and more people start asking about it. And like I said, I seen a market for it. I opened up a store, the Candy Shop, where I sell CMOS is my biggest selling product. I also sell herbs and I was doing smoothies and stuff like that, but
what kind
I
of
kind of
herbs you
had to
got,
hold back
Brittany?
because
What kind of herbs you
some
got?
other situations happened. But yeah, CMOS is a really big seller. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about sea moss, but sea moss, you can think of it like a really powerful multivitamin. I tell people it's like a liquid. When I make it into a gel, so it's like a liquid vitamin, and it has 92 minerals that your body is already made of in it. So, like I said, it helps you with detoxing. It helps get the mucus out of your body. It has so many different health benefits, and a lot of my customers have been benefited from it. So,
I know when Teresa had COVID, you were selling this awesome soup that was helping people, helping not only Teresa but everyone else to heal from COVID and different elements. Um, when I think about the candy shop, that's what I think about. Those big old. She's selling these big old bags of soup, and it's actually healing people. And so when we say that health is wealth, those are the types of things we're talking about. Making sure that we're putting the right things and ingredients into our bodies.
right.
So, Lydia Dickner Haskins would like to know where you purchase the sea moss from, Brittany.
Well, I have a vendor. My vendor is actually in the DR, Dominican Republic. I actually met her when I went out there, but that's where I get my sea moss from currently.
Okay.
I'm also looking into a new vendor. I have a girl who, shout out to Rachel. I can't think of her last name, y'all. Forgive me, but she has a book out. This is y'all should all check her out. It's called the Big V Project.
Okay.
But she's vegan. And she just moved to Africa. Her and her boyfriend just moved to Africa, and they now sell sea moss. So I'm looking to network with her because they say Africa is like the place where you're going to get the most potent sea moss. So I'm looking to actually switch vendors, hopefully. But yeah, currently I get it from the Dominican Republic.
Thank you. Thank you. Any more questions? How can people find you, Brittany?
So you guys can find me online at the kandyshopping.com. Kandy with a K. That's Kandy shopping.com. And also you guys can find me on Facebook too, The Kandy Shop or Brittany C. Miller. Instagram too, all the same
Thank
stuff
you.
on Instagram.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Awesome sauce.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
what'd you
Thank
say? I
you.
missed that first part.
Awesome sauce, woman. Thank you so much for coming on. So you're the Candy Shop show, the candy. What is it called?
Ear Candy Radio.
Your
Candy
Kandy radio station.
When is your show broadcast?
So right now I'm not really doing a show. I'm just doing blogs right now, but you can check me out at earcandyradio.com. I'm actually looking for some new shows. If anybody's looking for, a place to broadcast off of and a platform, I'm looking for some new shows to start up. So yeah.
We'll link up shortly.
Absolutely.
But thank you guys so much for having me on, and shout out to the other guests that are on the show today. I see another person is also sells sea moss too, and that is so awesome. I really want to connect with you after the show.
Yes.
I know a lot of times people, think when you're in the same industry, it's a competition type thing, but no. Like I see you selling some other things that I'm not selling, and I would love to, I have people in Cleveland. I would love to send them your way and just network with you, So
Yes.
congratulations on everything you're doing, and congratulations also to the fitness instructor. You guys are really making a difference out here. So I want to connect with both of you guys.
Okay, thank you. We'll do. Thank you.
For sure.
Congrats to you as well, young lady.
Thank you.
Go win my dad some money.
Okay, yeah, right. But thank y'all. I'm sorry again for all the background noise, but thank y'all so much for having me.
We appreciate
it.
This is definitely my favorite show.
This is dedication for y'all. This is the dedication right here. I love you guys.
Thank you. We love you. We love you. Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
So I was, I'm an IG like junkie. Most people are like Facebook junkies. Well, I'm an IG junkie, and I have like friends like that. We all follow each other, but I'm always watching people that's into fitness. Don't pay my doggone weight right now, no doggone attention because I got some health issues going on. But I was like starstruck because I was watching this guy. I think it was doing like it was a competition, and I'm seeing all these heavy weights and stuff and ropes and stuff, and I'm like, golly. And so that's how I came across HottRod Fitness, and this was a couple of years ago. And so I'm really excited for you to come on and talk about who you are and where you see yourself. So
Thank you for having me.
thanks for coming. Thanks. We
Mhm.
appreciate you a lot. Really do.
Pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure.
So who is HottRod Fitness, and what makes your fitness program different from the millions of programs out here?
Well, I am Hot Rod Fitness. I represent Hot Rod Fitness. Uh, he is I am him. Um, what sets me apart? I would say my personality, my mindset. That's what makes me unique. We all different. With our blessings that God bless us with. Our abilities, and I think that's what separates me from everybody else. Just my uniqueness, my just originality as Hot Rod Fitness.
Okay. You were like on American Ninja. Was it American Ninja or was
No, it was
it
actually
Spartan?
the running Coleman Classic
Okay.
I was in, and that's when I did my competitions. I was in the running Coleman Classic in
Okay.
2019. Um, I ended up getting first and second place. That was my first
Okay.
time competing.
Yeah.
I decided that's what I needed to do to take my. That was the next thing that I could do with my body and myself to the next level to go to, and that's what I did. And it was nice. It was something different. It was cool.
What's your specialty?
My specialty is boot camp, hit classes, high intensity fitness training.
Brother Teach, you
Hmm.
hear this?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I
I hear the
specialize
brother.
in. But I do personal training,
Okay.
strength and conditioning. We work with kids, the youth as well. Meal plans,
Right.
we do it all. Fat
Yeah, I see
loss.
you post with meals all the time. It makes us
Muscle.
hungry. It makes us
Excuse me.
hungry.
Oh yes,
It makes
yes.
us
We gotta have that. That's
thanks
that's
a
a
lot.
big. That's a big part of the fitness. The eating correct and eating clean, rather.
I agree. I
Hmm.
agree. Eating
Yes, ma'am.
clean is
Hmm.
extremely important. Thank you.
Fuel in the body.
Do you offer virtual classes?
Oh yes, ma'am. I do Zoom. I do virtual classes. I do that as well as coming in inside
How
the
can
yes.
somebody sign up for your classes?
You can reach me at you can reach out at to my Facebook page, Hot Rod Fitness, or my Instagram page, Hot Rod Fitness, and just leave me a message. You can go on there, and it's also the information on there, but you can reach me at those anytime. Leave me a message, and I can reach back to you and give y'all the information and everything.
Okay.
But I do have a
Okay.
website as well, Hot
Where are
Rod
you where
Fitness.
are you located?
Oh, in Fort Worth, Texas. Fort
Whew.
Worth, Texas. We down here in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. A
Is it a
lot of
lot of
people,
snakes
a lot of what? Snakes?
there? Snakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rattlesnakes. Yes, rattlesnakes. It is. It's a lot of rattlesnakes. Yes,
Ooh.
yes. Hmm. Yes, indeed.
Teresa, remind me to tell you a story about Texas.
Yeah, they do
Okay.
a rattlesnake roundup here yearly
Yeah.
around in
Yeah.
Texas. Yeah.
I remember driving and watching snakes cross the road.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
yeah.
And I
But
did
I'm
like
glad I ain't around them though. Where I'm at, we
Right.
ain't got to
Right.
deal with them. Yeah, yeah, we miss them where I'm at. But they're around, but not like that. But yeah, it
okay.
is. Mhm.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what got you into fitness training and
Um, I've always been athletic, but what got me into where I'm at right now, I actually did. I was incarcerated in federal prison from '01 to uh, 2007, and that's when I rediscovered myself, and
right?
fitness was a part of it. That's where I actually got my first um, cried my first I can't even think of my word I'm trying to say, but that's where I got, just that's
Okay.
where I got started at.
Like
And
a
from there,
routine.
yes,
Okay.
well, no, I'm trying to, it skipped my mind, but that's where I got certified, my first
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
certification.
Okay.
Thank you. Excuse me.
okay.
That's where I got
So
my
they
first
certified you
certification.
while you were in prison, or
Yes,
when you?
ma'am.
That's
Yeah, they
awesome.
had a little a program that they had, and since then I came home and been home about 15 years now. And that's what I've been doing.
That's amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Freaking amazing.
Salute, brother. Salute.
Thank you,
Yeah.
my man. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
I like how it just encompasses everything though, because when I started working out, it was always I would always tell my trainer, "Hey, I'll work out 3 days, 5 days, but the eating, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
work
hey,
with yourself." So for you to
that,
have the
hey,
meal prepping,
that,
that's
that,
a huge part of it.
it really is, and that seemed to be the hard part with all of us, though. Even with me, I had to, it's hard, but I've learned to try to, I work with every individual, with how they are, and make it easy for everybody, not too easy. I'm always pushing because that's my job, but accordingly, to make it where you don't want to just give up. You know what I mean? So,
Right, right.
but that is 75% of the work.
Yeah. And it
The
does,
kitchen.
I will say it does just help your day go smoother and give you more energy.
It
Uh
does.
man,
Um, you
it's a
feel
mindset
lighter,
though.
you feel good, you feel
Yeah.
lighter. You're not, when you're eating in small portions, and eat correctly. Your body feels better. Like you say, you just feel good, you feel light,
And
and
the working out. And the working
yes,
out makes
and
you feel better.
it does, and it's more. It's mental, spiritual.
Hmm.
It's all. It's more than physical. Once you get into it, it's really a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful. It's a beautiful lifestyle. What I call
Yeah, that's awesome.
it.
Excellent.
Yes, it is.
It really
So
is.
I advise everybody to like y'all was saying in the beginning of the show. Health is wealth. The pandemic did prove that we all need to have a healthy respiratory system, because that's what really breaks that COVID does break down. If you got a pretty much healthy uh, respiratory system, you can pretty much fight.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had COVID?
No, I haven't. That's a blessing. I
A
feel
This
whole
strong.
blessing.
I feel
oh,
strong. It just come with the lifestyle, because when it hit, I was already living basically like in a pandemic. When I go out, I use plastic. I always had my wipes, and all that stuff, for my hands and things of that nature. So it just kind of fitted in with me. So it was all good. So in the long run, let's get fit, take care of ourselves, make it a lifestyle, love it, pass it on to the generation. It's a generational thing
Yes.
that we need to pass on
I
and
agree.
make part of our lifestyle.
I agree. Thank you. And thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
on. We appreciate
Oh, I
you.
appreciate y'all very much. It was my pleasure. Nice meeting
Don't
everyone.
go
Nice seeing you.
nowhere. Hold
Oh no, I'm
on.
not gone. No, I'm not gone.
Dang. He
Mm-mm.
trying to leave us, y'all.
No, I ain't gone.
All
Mm-mm.
right.
I'm here. I want to
Brother.
see why my man, my sea mouse man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
He
man,
got the
yeah,
good,
Because I'm
for
still
good.
sure.
learning about that myself. I've tapped into it, but I hadn't just got all the way into it. So it's something that
Yeah.
I'm interested in.
Man.
So
Man.
that's part of our fitness and our lifestyle that we trying to adapt.
Man. Not enough of us, and that's something Teresa and I talk
Mhm.
about a lot. Not enough of us really even understand, the correct things to even eat in terms of nutrition and
True,
fitness, and we
true.
have to kind of be our brains need to be rewired. You know,
Trust, yes,
we've been taught
true,
improper
true.
everything.
hmm
Right.
But
I agree. It
we
does,
never
because
took
it's
hold.
knowledge first. The more you know, the easier it gets for you. So yes.
Exactly. And that's what our goal is, to come up with those type of solutions, with
Yes.
the right
Especially,
knowledge and the right wisdom
mhm,
out there to our people, because our
yes,
younger generations, our
especially in our
families,
communities. Yes,
yes, and our communities. And that's what it's all about for us, community,
yes.
So thank you. We appreciate
Thank
you.
y'all. I appreciate it very much. Wish
Thank you.
everyone well.
Thank you.
Where he go? He next, so now he's scared. He done turned the
Brother
video and everything
Sincere.
off. Okay, well we gonna go since he's scared. Brother Sincere. Oh, there you
There you
go.
go. Hmm.
So since we
There
got a
you go.
couple of minutes. There he goes. Brother Sincere Teacher, we got you on mute. Did he mute himself?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I think he muted himself.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
have to
mute
do it.
myself now. Yeah, I'm gonna mute me now.
Okay. Welcome to the show, Brother Sincere Teach. Can you hear us? Nope. Teresa, you wanna that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here. I
There
was
we
having
go.
some difficulties trying to get these headphones going, but if
Okay.
y'all can hear me, it's all good.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
hear you
we hear
fine.
you.
All right, fine.
We hear
Okay.
you. No worries. Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Thank you
Oh,
for
thank
coming.
you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome, sir. So we have every all of our viewers know that our passion is helping those who can't help themselves. We advocate for those who are in prison often, and we have been able to be so very blessed to be a part of so many different community functions. And Teresa was just in Columbus yesterday. Just
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, we are all over the state, and pretty soon all over the country. You know, and so there was a brother who was at a Grafton Correctional Institution. I'm sorry, reintegration, and they were having a Black History program, and I had to find someone to come in and have a conversation with these brothers, and it was a whirlwind of cancellations. However, they were blessed to be able to have Brother Sincere Teach come in and have a conversation. I am going to let him tell you his story and tell
Okay.
you who he is, because as I was listening to you, Brother Hot Rod, as I was listening to you, your stories are very similar, and so
Okay.
I'm so excited. So, Brother
All
Teach,
Oh,
let's get it. Peace,
peace to
peace.
everybody.
right, brother.
Where should I begin? Okay, so, my name is Brother Sincere Teach. I am a practitioner of holistic lifestyle, which means I consume the majority of my diet is live foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, etc. Um, at first, I dibbled and dabbled like back and forth between vegetarian, vegan, and pesca vegan. That's like fish here and there, or whatnot. I have over about 10 years of experience in holistic living and practicing and eating. But how I approach it is I approach it from a mental health aspect and from a physical diet aspect, because the two are connected, and they are interdependent. Actually, our mental health and our physical health are connected, and a lot of people don't know that. Like sugar is a drug, and it's not pushed off as a drug, but that's why we had the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. You see, food and drug go together, just like what's the difference between the cure and the poison? It's the dosage. So certain things that we consume are drugs, but they're passed off as food. And over a lengthy amount of time of using these drugs, just like with all drugs, you become dependent on them, and they start to affect what? Your thinking. Like a person smoke crack, it affects their thinking. A person does heroin, it affects their thinking. So drugs passed off to us as foods affect our mental and our physical health. So a lot of times when they diagnose young Black children as ADD and these things, it's because they have a high amount of sugar in their diet. You know, and you remove the sugar from their diet and a lot of the other unhealthy things that they eat, then you see their behavior change. So, about 3.5 years ago, I began to make health and wellness products. Um, Not really starting off with sea moss. I was already familiar with sea moss and familiar with holistic living through some of our scholars that came actually before Dr. Sabi, like Layla Africa, Dr. Jewel Pukram, individuals of this nature who were already speaking about holistic living and certain things that we shouldn't eat or drink or take in our body. Certain times we should rest, certain times we shouldn't rest. So I was already in that area. And at this time I weighed about 215, 217. And I've been an athlete like all my life, from boxing to soccer to basketball. And I didn't really like the way I was moving. So I decided to make some changes, and I went into what I knew. I compiled a lot of notes over the years, did a lot of studying, and I started to put together products that I would use. And I seen that it started to work. And then after I seen that, I started to give it to family and friends. Family and friends liked it, and you know how the story goes from there. Next thing you know, I'm serving the whole community, and that's really my main thing. Like all my products can be consumed by the children. Children love my sea moss gels, and that's rare because it's a lot of adults that don't like it. Depending on what they first experience with sea moss gels was, because it's all the crave now. Is sea moss gel is like cocaine. That's how popular it is on the market. So you have to be careful because a lot of people have pool grown sea moss, a lot of people have clone sea moss. Um, and they're pushing it because in anything, once it gets a ticket, or something attached to it, people see they can make a whole bunch of money from it. Then you know what's going to happen. You got
Right.
everybody in it. You got people that don't know anything about health and wellness. They don't know about the 102 vitamin and minerals that make up the human body. And sea moss has 92 of those, but they don't even know what the remainder of those are. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like the knowledge of it, the knowledge of all herbs, how to work all herbs together. The thing is, some people don't have the patience because whenever you go the natural way, it's going to be a longer process. But the thing is, when you go the natural way, it may be a longer process, but it's going to be a longer lasting part. It's going to be a longer lasting result. And so that's what I
Yeah.
focus on, being able to provide products that give people long lasting results.
So can you talk about some of your products?
Okay, so I make a plant based protein drink. I know a lot of people that exercise and work out. And I remember I also did time in prison. I have a total of 21 and a half years in the system. That's from juvenile detention, group homes, foster care, all the way up to adult prison. And so in prison, when I would start to work out, we eat a lot of oatmeal, we eat a lot of peanut butter. And when we ate meat back then, we eat a lot of greasy foods, summer sausages, and things of this nature, because that's what puts the weight on. I even had brothers in the penitentiary who would get a job at the farm and get them horse peels, and they would pop in horse peels and things of that nature had, to add on muscle mass and whatnot. However, you get creative. A necessity is the mother of invention, as they say. And so when I looked into thinking about a protein drink, you got muscle milk, but that's dairy. Dairy is not good for any people of color. So that's a problem with that. And then they put a lot of things in there, these long words you can't pronounce. But then when you look them up and break them down, it's a poison. You know what I'm saying? It's a chemical, something that comes out of plastic, and things of this nature. Really the rule of thumb, if you look at any product and it got 7 to 15 ingredients, you should throw it away, you know, be, because you get to that many ingredients, like you already know you're working with something. So I created a plant-based protein drink with all of the natural elements in it that are all alkaline and all vegan and actually give better results and better stamina and energy than any of those drinks that's sold in these stores, and passed off as that. That's my popping protein drink. One of my more popular drinks is my Bussin' Berry smoothie, which is a delicious blend of several different berries, a hint of ginger. I have some elderberry in there because elderberry is good for boosting the immune system and protecting the immune system. And in all my products, I put the daily value of sea moss, which is a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. So all of my products come with sea moss in them already.
Do you use like tap water or do you use
No, all
like
alkaline,
alkaline? Alkaline.
alkaline water.
Excellent.
Yes, all of my products. See, Dr. Sabi came up with a list of fruits, vegetables, and things of that nature that's alkaline. A lot of fruits and vegetables are not alkaline. So just because you eat fruits and vegetables don't mean that you're getting the healthiest. You're getting a healthier alternative, but not the healthiest alternative.
Right.
And the goal is to someday get to the healthiest alternative. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so not only do I use alkaline water, I use all alkaline products, period. You
Okay.
see, so all the fruits and vegetables that I will select will also be alkaline.
Okay.
And
How
you're located in Cleveland?
I'm in Cleveland. I'm just on Instagram and
Okay.
Facebook, rather. Yes.
look, I'm it's going down.
Yeah, connect,
Right.
boom, boom, connect them dots. Look, we
Yes.
don't let no geographic separate us. You hear me?
Never.
Yes.
We're all about connections here. So wow. How is your or how are they packaged? Because I saw like bottles. So is
Okay.
everything
So depending on what the product is, I use either mason jars or bottles. Usually my smoothies, because they come either 12 ounces or 16 ounces, I keep them in bottles. And I preferably like to use glass containers because the plastic, you don't know if it's BPA free. And it's phosphorus anyway. So things pass through plastic all the time and it compromises the the integrity of the product or the substance inside the bottle. And so I prefer to use glass jars. So yes, so a lot of my teas, like my rosebud tea, which is good for any type of digestive issues and things of that nature. And it's actually real rosebuds in my tea. You know, um, I usually pack them in glass mason jars. As far as my smoothies, they'll be in the 16-ounce bottles or the 12-ounce bottles. And I do ship as well. And so when I ship them in plastic, in the glass bottles as well.
okay. How long do they last? Like what is the expected
Oh,
cycle?
okay. So all fruits and vegetables have a activation window of when they are at their peak so that you can still get all of the nutrients in them. So I usually make all of my products are made fresh to order.
Okay.
So what I sell in a day, I made that day. And
Oh,
if I go past that day with them, I usually cut the price in half or I consume them myself or I give them to family and friends. And so my products, if refrigerated, have a shelf life of 5 days. But what a lot of my customers do, they'll buy 10, 12, 15 at a time, and then they'll freeze them. And as they want to consume them, they'll take them out and let them thaw naturally.
interesting. So what if Rod wanted to purchase your smoothies or sea moss and how do you ship it or
Yes. So basically what I do is I would get the package weighed. I would see how much it costs to be weighed, and then I would balance that with actually the price of all the products. As I mentioned early, the financial part is not the biggest part to me. The health and wellness of our community is. So I make all of my products affordable.
thank you.
you know. And even when I'm in the city, I charge $10 for each one of my products plus $5 for the good delivery. So if a person orders 5 smoothies from me and I got to go deliver them to you, that's only $55. I'm going to charge you the $5 for the delivery and $10 for each bottle.
Okay. Do you do customized like if someone has like me who has issues with a thyroid or
Yes, yes,
COVID or
yes, yes,
kidney issues, do you do
yes.
customize?
Yeah, so because I have a wealth of knowledge of natural herbs and supplements, like for example, I was already into this going into COVID. So when COVID hit, I had already did the research on it, and I knew that it was a respiratory illness, just like with most illnesses, with most viruses, or with pneumonia, and things of this nature, it attacks the lungs, the
Right.
respiratory area. So I had already had notes in my books from all of the herbs that I had on stock
Okay.
that could attack and heal any respiratory illness or any ailment in the chest area. So I was already ahead of the curve.
Thank you. This is excellent.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Healing the
Smart brother, young man. Smart brother.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
healing.
Smart brother.
This is how we heal the community, y'all.
Indeed, so.
Yes. With everything that's going on, this is how we heal. No, no. Yeah, I love this. Thank you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you for
So,
having me.
Brother
can you?
Sincere, excuse me, are you on social media?
Yes, I am. I'm on social
Okay.
media as brother Brotha underscore sincere underscore teach. Also my business is on there, Smooth Healing, SMOOTHE underscore healing. And my clothing line also, but I'm not really putting any energy in that direction right now, but you can still check it out. It's Dope Life, DOPELYFE. DOPE stands for demonstrating our power economically and
Mm,
doing our part every day. So when we
work
demonstrate our
team.
power economically by helping each other and doing
Yes, sir.
things like this, we're doing
Yes.
our part every day. Life. So it's Dope Life LLC on
Okay.
Instagram, Smooth Healing on Instagram, Brother Sincere Teach on Instagram as well as Facebook.
Thank you. Good
You're
question.
welcome.
Awesome.
Excellent question. My sister is watching this show, and
Peace, sister.
she like, I need to meet him. Well, she's just like you, literally. Very, very well versed. She's been studying since like forever. So she was like, that's who's, in fact, she's the one sitting there asking questions,
Okay.
making comments. But I was like, I'll connect y'all. Don't worry.
For sure. For sure.
Two doctors together. Oh God, I don't even want to be here. Yeah,
Oh
Right.
Right.
yeah,
I
it's
ain't
going
gonna
down
I know, right?
for
never,
sure,
Awesome.
for
never.
sure,
Me and Teresa be asleep. Like, okay.
for sure.
Hey Gerald, how you doing? Hey, welcome to the show, bro. So, thank y'all so much. So, with everything that's going on, a couple of months ago, I was gifted this beautiful book. Oh, you can't see it because I got this background on. Teresa
Mhm.
can put it up.
Mindfulness journey. Okay,
Yeah.
I see it.
Yes. We always try to practice some type of mindfulness, being present in the moment.
Hmm.
We live in such a busy, busy world.
Hmm.
Social media has progressed to the fact that people are no longer even interested in doing things that normal people do, like taking a walk outside or, holding hands or going to the beach and enjoying life. Instead, everything is about being on social media. And that increases stress as well. When you're talking about mental, it affects your mental. Watching the news all the time, it affects your mental. More so with, wars and diverse places, all types of bad weather. In our culture, people getting killed every day, either by the police or by us, you know. And so it's so important for you to do self-care. It's
Hmm.
Indeed, so.
for you to take care of yourself. And you you have to surround yourself around people who are willing to tell you to take care of yourself. And that's why our show next week on mental health is officially canceled. Because
Mhm.
we are taking care of our mental as
That's
well.
right. That's
We
right.
practice what we preach off.
Yes.
um I I know Teresa has, and I have. All of my people around me have been telling me, you need a break. I'm about to take a break. I'm flying somewhere. Somebody about to see me on somebody's beach, okay? It's
Yes.
just about mental. We have to learn how to take care of ourselves as well. So while we eating good and digesting these beautiful smoothies that I'm about to take advantage of that I never wanted to, and I'm definitely going to have to do some fitness hit work. I'm gonna feel like I'm back in the army again, but it's all good. I'm crazy
There
like
you
that.
go.
While we're doing all that, making sure we all take care of our mind. In this journal, it's a daily exploration, so you're able to kind of document your journey, your mindfulness. I have a watch. I know Teresa does too. You know that Apple Watch that pop up that scare the heck out of you and says breathe, just breathe. You know,
Right.
Exactly.
you don't know how important just breathing for 10 seconds or 30 seconds, how how much you can be refreshed by doing that a couple times a day. You know,
Indeed. So,
we got to start doing that because it's only going to get more chaotic out here in our world, you know. And
indeed. So,
as leaders in our communities, our younger people, our younger generation are watching us.
indeed.
You
So,
know, so we've got to teach them. We got to pass all of this wisdom down to them as well.
indeed. So,
Correct. Correcto.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank
appreciate
y'all.
you.
It was a
Yeah.
pleasure meeting everyone. Wish everyone the best. Mr. Brother Sincere, I'll be getting with you, man. I'm gonna have you send me some of that good stuff, man. So,
Okay, for sure,
Yeah.
brother. I
it was
got you, and
nice
we gonna
meeting you.
link up. Hey,
Yes,
cause
sir.
I
We're gonna
travel
look up.
and I
Okay. Oh,
travel.
okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, so everybody go in there and add me, and holler at me. Hey, this such and such
Okay.
from the show, man, and we gonna link in.
Got you.
Okay, for
Sound like
sure.
plan. All right. Everybody be safe.
Don't
Thank you.
hang up. Don't hang up.
Okay,
Okay.
Don't
we'll
Nice
hang
be
up.
in
meeting
here.
you, Teresa, as well. And
Nice
thank
meeting
you
you
for
both.
tomorrow.
You
Thank
Thank
too,
you.
you.
Teresa. She
Thank
telling
you.
BAM.
us don't hang up.
Bam.
Okay,
Bye.
She mean that.
Okay.
okay, I'm here.
All right. By
All
any means,
righty.
y'all. All right.
By any means.
See
By
y'all in
any
2 weeks.
means, for sure.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Dos. Got it?
Dos.
All right.